What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's talk about it. The Vampire Stream. Yeah, it's late enough. This is the Vampire Stream. It's 11 o'clock my time, which means it's later for everybody else. The Vampire Stream. The Vampire Stream. Look at Nancy smiling for the Vampire Stream. Man, we gonna talk this talk. Man, the trolls, they driving me to drink. I ain't drinking like months, but I've been sipping on a little bit of wine. Because these trolls, we just been destroying them, so cheers. Cheers. Oh, y'all thought y'all drunk? Y'all thought me got... Never mind, I was about to do the Floyd. I about to say, y'all thought y'all got the best of me? They did the Meta Gala Awards, right? What the fuck was OBJ wearing, dog? Hey, y'all doing too much to be different, bro. What type of fit is this, dog? This man look like Matilda. Hey, he tripping. Hey, he really out here dressed. I know you're going to Cleveland, but bro, you can't be doing this, dog. He really out here dressed like Matilda with a squirt on and a bow tie, bro. Hey, OBJ, what's popping with this fit? This motherfucker dressed like a lunch lady. Hey, this new generation, I don't know, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. This motherfucker dressed like Sunday school and shit. Or what? Bosco making fun of it. Like, that's a crazy ass fit, bro. This is Bosco. He said upskirt. He said upskirt Pornhub looking ass. That shit not even right, bruh. Tu Wong Fu, thanks for everything. Julie Newmar looking ass. Oh my god, bro. Like, that's just weird ass outfit, bro. He looked like a birdie. You know when you about to play tennis and shit? Like, he really dressed like a the black birdie, like you about to run a game of tennis, racquetball looking ass, bro. He actually dressed like a tennis player, like Serena and Venus when they first started, when they had them little barrettes in their hair. Hey, y'all be wildin', bro. Hey, the beard looking gangster though on here. I ain't even got a haircut in a minute. So, yeah, the Cleveland Browns, y'all can have him in that outfit on game day. What's up, Fight World? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this game. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I jumped in the stream laughing. Shout out to my guy, Fighter IQ, holding it down the East Coast. You looking type Arab, bro. I'm trying to get that money. I don't care who I look like. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm trying to get that gasoline oil money. So I look like whoever. Saddam Hussein, insane, Usain, and bro, I'm Saddam insane, motherfucker. I don't care who I look like, as long as that paycheck looking right. Okay. Big fight this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. the people's champ, bro. I took a little bit of a break. I made a video about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. A lot of y'all playing games with me, man. I told y'all, every time when I have a video that's causing controversy and people, I'm going to come live. I'm like Candyman. Say my name 5 times and I will appear. I'm like Beetlejuice. Say my name 3 times, I'm coming. So see, they do this on purpose, but I got time. That's what I do for a living. They wait until I do a video, like, you know, a static video where it's just me kind of reporting the news, giving my thoughts, no way to speak back. And then when I come on here, it's always something different because they know I can speak back, I can read, you know, concerns, and it's just a different situation. We in a whole different situation. Have a long layover, had to put on the ego stream and chill. Oh yeah, man. Oh, you still ain't headed back to the East Coast? This man was kicking it with Eddie Hearns. Hey, what was you doing? What is today? Today's Monday. Damn, you stayed extra. Okay. Let's get it, man. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to go live when I have videos that, like, where people people acting crazy in the comment section, like they can't fathom what is being discussed. Y'all driving me to drink. So, I've been saying the same thing for months regarding Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. It's a good fight. We all know it's a good fight. I consider them the 1A and 1B at the welterweight division. They're both G's. They both are dogs. They both have good styles. I don't know who would win if they fought each other. But what I do know is the political landscape is creating tension and issues, not just with this fight, but with most of the big fights. Wilder versus Fury 2, Wilder versus AJ, Triple G versus Charlo, Canelo versus Charlo, Demetrius Andre versus Charlo, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lomachenko, right? Lomachenko Pacquiao, Crawford versus Pacquiao. Bro, this is the same thing, you know. Oscar Valdez, there's great fights for him on PBC. I would love to see Leo Santa Cruz versus Oscar Valdez, you know. So this is nothing new, but people get fixated on certain fights and they try to blow it up, and we're not allowing that. This is new media. This is our era, man. Like Canelo be saying, me Etta. This is our era. You know, we're not accepting these narratives. Trust me. It's deeper than Spence Crawford. Jaime Munguia. Why didn't he fight Jarrett Hurd? Why didn't he fight Jermell Charlo? Tony Harrison, J-Rock. Those will all be significantly better fights than his last 2 fights with Dennis Hogan and Newey and all this shit. But guess what? Golden Boy is not reaching out to make those fights any more than PBC's reaching out to make their own fights. So we have what I call, or it's not what I call, it's actually a term, a Mexican standoff. And no, that's not a racial term. That's just what it's called, like a showdown. That's what's happening here, bro. There's a lot of great fights if you could just intermix and, you know, put whatever. But this is nothing new. Y'all keep playing dumb on me. You know, oh, yeah, why isn't Crawford? Like, and it's funny that with the black fighters, 2 black fighters, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, people are playing super dumb, like pushing for this fight. Oh, yeah, why is it not happening? But when Pacquiao was with Top Rank and he was at the forefront, you know, he was like probably the biggest star, cash cow, with Top Rank. There was no major push like this to paint this picture and narrative of, hey, we want Crawford versus Errol Spence. We want Crawford versus Keith Thurman right now. We want Crawford versus Danny Garcia right now. So that's what leads me to believe that you guys are clearly playing dumb, and there's clearly this underlying fake agenda that people are trying to paint. The Black Channel. Why would the Black... You know, people are trying to rile this shit up, knowing goddamn well why this shit's not happening. Stop it. Stop it. And see, and I told you, This is historically what I've seen in boxing. You guys can say, "Oh, you're playing the race card." I don't care about that. What I do care about is listen to what I say and then prove it wrong, because I'm giving you facts. What I've seen is a lot of times with the bigots and the racist fans in boxing, they don't care about the two black fighters fighting each other if it's a good fight, because it's the lesser of two evils. They just want to see a good fight. But the moment you put one of those black fighters in there with someone that they do like who is non-black, then all of a sudden all bets are off, right? So if Shakur Stevenson fought Gervonta Tank Davis or Devin Haney, no complaints. But if you start saying Devin Haney should fight Loma, or if you say Gervonta should fight Loma, or Teofimo should fight Loma or something like that, then all of a sudden it becomes different. If you keep pushing for Terence Crawford, Bud Crawford, and Errol Spence, it's a good fight. We all know it's a good fight. But there's not that same energy when Pacquiao was with Top Rank, and then he could have fought the same motherfuckers, and it would have been better. Because Pacquiao could have fought Danny Garcia when he was undefeated. He was a champion and undefeated. He didn't. Top Rank didn't do that. Somehow, some way it didn't get done. They didn't even make the Crawford versus Pacquiao fight, and they were on the same side of the fence. They didn't make Pacquiao Danny Garcia. They didn't make Pacquiao Broner. It was PBC that made that. It's PBC that's talking about Keith Thurman and Pacquiao. We didn't get that with Top Rank. So what's the rush now? Why is That's how I know it's fake. That's how I know it's fake. Because if it wasn't fake, then y'all would have had the same energy like I had the same energy when I was pushing for Pacquiao versus Crawford, Pacquiao versus Danny Garcia. Man, I'd rather see Pacquiao Danny Garcia, a fresh match, when I was saying shit like that, rather than Tim Bradley 3. I'd rather see Pacquiao versus Keith Thurman or Errol Spence versus Pacquiao than Pacquiao versus Brandon Rios or Chris Algieri or, like I said, Bradley 2 and 3. But guess what? None of those fights made. Crawford didn't fight Pacquiao. Ruslan Provodnikov, was a guy he could have fought, which I think would have been an action fight. Didn't happen. So what's the rush now? Please tell me. With this, Crawford has been. Crawford just got to, he has 3 fights in, and motherfuckers losing their mind because the matchup ain't happening. We know what this is, people. We know what this is. They trying hard. Old media. We don't even have to worry. You see me, I'm sipping a little wine. Got my glasses on. I got the goat on my shirt. We don't have to work as hard, because what I'm saying is not fake. What I'm saying, I don't have to push some fake ass narrative and agenda. They have to try to play spin doctors. They have to try to put out this, message and convince everyone. We don't have to do that. All I got to do is talk. And y'all know if the shit makes sense. The only people complaining is old media. The only people who saying this shit doesn't make sense is old media. And half the time, they're not even saying that it don't make sense. They're just saying, shut up, ego, fuck you, Errol Spence is ducking, just stupid shit. I'm telling you why, bro. Yeah, mad. See, shout out to Ghost. Ego's army. I promise you, we getting bigger and bigger. There's nothing they can do. We just keep leveling up and getting bigger. The voice is getting louder. Nobody believes you anymore. He said they mad and shitting on Spence and Porter like it's a bad fight. Bro, I told you, I'm ready to step up. See, I'm a martyr for what I believe in. Are they? No. They would never put 10,000 up, 50,000. They're not going to put no money on a debate. They would not drain their savings and checkings to debate the stupid shit that they bring up. I'm really about what I'm about, because I know I'm not finna lose. I put my heart and soul into this game. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know it's fake. Always let's talk money. Let's talk money. If you make more sense, let's raise you raise. I ain't gotta raise. You raise up the money. Let's bet some racks, and let's Mortal Kombat style, have a decathlon. But it gotta, see, I'm not in the business of wasting my time. I don't want no $250, $500. Nah. If you wasting my time when I already know I'm right, we have to put up some big stacks. I gotta level up, for wasting my goddamn time, because time is money over here. Bro, they ain't finna do that. Cause they know. They know. Bro, I don't even know if old media even has money like that anymore. At least like the YouTube channel, old media channels, and like the writers and shit. I don't even think they have money like that. So they ain't finna, they're not making no money, bro. We tapping them. I told you, we draining them. We draining them. And they shaking, spinning their whole cranium. We draining them. I'm aiming them. Oh my gosh. Y'all don't know what this is. I told y'all. They can't put up nothing. They would not pull up. They would not pull up. I could raise a super chat. I could do a super chat tournament and have people raise up money, and then we'll put on the biggest bet, like an actual decathlon. We'll create our own event, and we'll battle our points. But it has to be for big bucks. You know what I'm saying? You think old media gonna match what the fuck we match between me and what we generate through super chats? Hell nah. They don't have no channels that's getting super chats anyway. So how they gonna put up the money? They gonna have to have a trust fund, like Mike Lowry or some shit. Stop it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, let's do it like Smack DVD. He go get this work, Don Marco, bro. They not trying to do that. They know it. That's all they do is clout chase and talk. Oh, he's stupid. Tell me what I'm saying is so allegedly stupid. They have fake. It's like Fox News. They got a little fake narrative, bullshit little propaganda that they want to try to shuffle and put out there, bro. I seen Bob Arum. He's saying that Al Heyman don't want to do this, and he wasted everybody's time. Who believes this shit, bro? Who believes that the best way to make a major fight, especially when we already knew Sean Porter and Errol Spence were in negotiations to fight each other, right, before Crawford Khan, who believes to intercept that, and the very best thing to do would be to talk shit about the advisor you need to work with? Shout out to Jonathan Guy. He said, fuck you, fuck them, fuck everybody that got a problem with Mike Lowry. He on his bad boy shit. I'm going to say it again. Who believes in business when somebody's already negotiating their own game plan that we already knew about, Spence and Porter, the best way to intercept that and change their mind is to be talking shit about them and say, you know what, this person don't buy none of their events. They ain't shit, they're a fake person, all this. Come on, bro. Y'all like to play dumb, but y'all can't be that dumb, bro. There's nobody. That's like me going to a barber shop. I'm like, look at this ugly motherfucker. I'm talking shit about the barber, and we not on that level, and I'm just talking shit, ripping the barber, then expecting them to give me a good haircut. Come on, bro. Who would do it? You sit in the barber's chair after you roasted a barber. And I'm not talking about like you just playing the dozens as your homie or some shit. I'm talking about you go into a barber shop completely foreign to you. And then you be, look at this motherfucker's shoes and shit. Looking like a transformer. You all Decepticon looking at. And then you talking nonstop shit about the barber. Like, look at that fade. Look at that fucking weak ass blend. And then you ask to get in the barber chair. They gonna fuck your head up if they even let you. They might fist fight you. They might get them Andes clippers and wrap it around your fucking neck. I don't know. It just depends what barber, what hood, what place you in. Stop playing with me, bro. It doesn't make sense. Nobody would do that. See, bro, I protect my haircut. I don't go to, some people can do that. I don't go to just any barber. Some people let anybody just touch their head. Pause. Not me. So, I be bringing gifts and shit. Hey, you want some Kit Kat? I have a female barber. Now, I be bringing gifts and shit. You want some water? I got this Aqua Hydrate, P. Diddy and Mark Wahlberg. I be bringing Kit Kats. I want to make sure you having a good day so you don't fuck my shit up. Putting that, like, don't be a menace, kick me in the back of my shit. I try to take care of my barber, make sure, tip, make sure. Ain't nobody gonna talk shit about a barber they don't know, that they don't have that rapport with, and then expect to get their hair cut and this person to do a banging job. Stop it, bro. Shout out to Passive Student. I like that. Man, we could do whatever. We could bet whatever they trying to do. It's whatever, bro. Whatever the fans want, I got you. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna do that. Look at Nancy, she laughing. Nancy, would you go to a hair salon and be like, bitch, fuck you. You can't do this, blah, blah. Look at your cuticles, bitch. And then expect her to dye your hair? Yeah, she gonna dye your hair. You might fuck around and die if, you know, depending on if you in the hood or not. Like, block Anthony. Shooters. Bam. Oh, shit. Anthony about to get the work. We don't care what they talking about. Listen. I'm going to take a drink for the troll that could no longer be with us. And it feels so good. James Souza caught him a body. Oh, shit. He put the muzzle on the tip. He put the silencer. Oh, shit. You hear that? He put the silencer on the tip. On the barrel, bro. We put the potato at the end of the gun, man. That potato just so. Because it's late at night, you know what I'm saying? So, oh, shit. That shit just whistled at him. Man, I'm back on my Thanos shit. You already know. Look at Nancy know better. She said, hell's nah. Especially not in the hood. That's what I'm saying. Bro, I'll show you. Here, I'm going to show y'all. I got y'all. This is what happens if you go to the hood and talk shit about your barber. I got y'all. If you talk shit like, hey, yeah, you try to flame your barber and roast him, this is what's going to happen. This is your shit. Look. Oh, shit. This is your shit, right? Oh, bow. That's what's going to happen to your barber. Look. Oh, shit. Hadouken. Oh, shit. Bow. Oh, he backdraft that boy. He hit him with that backdraft taper. Look, that's what's gonna happen. You talk shit about your barber. Bop. Oh, and he got slapped. That's what's gonna happen. That man said, I'll slap shit on my barber. Oh, actually, she's a female. But if it was a male barber, like that. He was like, I'm not even repeating that, but that was kind of funny. Yeah, he hit him with that backdraft taper. He said, flamed his whole shit up. Hell no. Why did he do that? Like, have you ever smelled burnt hair? It smelled like feathers and asshole. Like, it really stinks. Like, when you burn hair or rubber and shit. I don't even know why he was trying to do that. Like, what was he doing? Like, who he thought he was? That motherfucker just left Avengers Endgame. He thought he was Captain Marvel or some shit. Like, he was tripping. Hey, I'm so done with Ardmore. Ardmore, you gotta chill. He said, be looking like Ghost Rider when that flames to your head. Oh my gosh. He said he hit him with that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider, put that flame to his head. That haircut was fire, bruh. Shout out to Kane. Oh my gosh, he hit him with that Ghost Rider. Oh my god, he really did have that Ghost Rider. He was finna fuck around and turn into a skull. He turned his shit to an asteroid. Meteorite and shit. Meteor man. Oh my, be looking like Ghost Rider when that flame to your head. Oh my gosh. I told you we got the funniest, realest, best comments. We all that. But anyway, yeah, man. Come on. Y'all can't be that. Y'all can't be serious now. Y'all think that's the way to negotiate a fight. Don't buy out Heyman fight. PBC sucks. I'm gonna call him next week. Yeah, bro. If someone go bad on me and say they're gonna call me next week, I'm liable to probably not answer. You know, especially when you try to make shit a public issue like that. I don't play like that, bro. Like, especially if anybody got my phone number and they make something a public issue before trying to contact me on a personal tip, I can't fuck with that. I don't feel like that's the cool way to. The zone need to sign you up and cash you out, fam. They need your commentary. Be looking like Ghost Rider when that flame through your head, bro. They gonna have to really cash out, cause they giving Golovkin all this money and all these other people. I need loot. I ain't just one of them ones. I'm very comfortable doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I need to treat me like Golovkin. You need to pay me like Golovkin. The zone be like, hey, we'll offer you this, and don't be trying to offer me like some fried chicken and stupid shit, bro. I need ducats. Trying to trick me with some fucking Raising Canes and shit. We're gonna give you $500 and some Raising Cane, knowing you gave Golovkin fucking 9 figures and shit to fight Steve Rose, bro. I'm not taking no Raising Canes, even though that Raising Cane tea is in the lemonade is kind of hidden, and the chicken it do be hidden, but fuck that. I'm not taking no Raising Canes. I need that Golovkin equity. I need to put Ego Promotion fighters on the card too. How Triple G get? Look, they break their back to give foreign fighters anything they want, but don't take care of their American fighters the same way. Like that would probably be dope for Demetrius Andrade in Rhode Island to have his hometown show and get to put on some local homies that maybe in the gym with him and that spar with him or something. That would be nice. Triple G, how the fuck they give Triple G equity and Triple G Promotions fighters on the card? I don't know one person signed to Triple G. Abel Sanchez ain't even signed to Triple G Records anymore. Triple G Promotions. I don't know near one person signed to Hey No Promotions, Hey No Max Promotions. He don't even have no fighter. Somebody name outside of Golovkin, name one fighter except for maybe Steve Rose. Maybe he got signed to Triple. I don't know, but I don't know what's up with him. Name one person who signed to fucking Mexican Style Records or whatever the fuck his promotional company is called. Triple G, Hey No Max Promotions. Name one fighter he has signed. Ryan Martin is signed. Ryan Martin signed to a suspension because he just failed a drug test after getting whooped and failing his test in the World Boxing Super Series. So that's not good enough because Ryan Martin, I don't even know if he's signed. I don't even know if that's true. But either way, he signed to VADA now because he failed a drug test. And try again. See, I know my boxing. Y'all not fuck. I told y'all. It's whatever. Bet whatever, dog. He lost to Josh Taylor, World Boxing Super Series. I got this. This shit, I'm the boxing encyclopedia. I promise you. So who's he promote? Who's on Triple G Promotion? Ryan Martin don't count because he's on the sidelines with a failed drug test. Who else? That's like saying, oh, I got Gerald Miller signed. He's sidelined right now. Triple G Promotions doesn't have a website to find out. Exactly. Bro, they didn't even have a website. But DAZN broke they brat. Oh, yeah. You could have your fighter. Who? Canelo probably got more fighter. Bilal Akawi or some shit. Canelo got his own gloves and shit. I never seen Triple G with no Hey No gloves and shit. Hey No guys gloves. Canelo got that type of shit. All his team got sick ass jumpsuits and 3-time world champion hats and shit. Canelo got bread. Canelo got a Nipsey Blue Bugatti. Triple G, we never seen none of that type of shit. He don't got his own gloves. Somebody said Triple G got tick, 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 tick promotions. It's nothing. Like, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Someone said tick, tick, tick promotions. Hey, no, that's punches. It's tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Tick, tick. Mexican style records, bro. Stop it. Any of y'all fighters want to stay fighters, don't want to have to worry about your fighter fighting American style all in the video. Come to Mexican style records. Like, what? What? I'm not even reading some of these comments because y'all are really wilding, bro. Who would name one fighter under Triple G promote? See, DAZN was so eager to get Triple G They don't even care if he has a legit promotional company. This motherfucker might be doing some money laundering or something. Because I don't know one person that signed to Triple G Promotions. One person. Who is he signed? Who? I don't know one person signed to Triple G Promotion. Name one fighter. Macho Man Randy Savage unfortunately passed away. So I know he ain't signed. Oh yeah, Triple G, you said that, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, go getting. Motherfucker talking about Randy Savage. See, that's how when motherfuckers just start joking. Bro, you don't have one fighter signed? He said, I honestly think no one. That's what I'm saying. He don't have, bro, that's what I'm saying. You don't have like Iggy Azalea or some shit. Like, you know, there's no man, woman, Cecilia Brækhus. Like, who? Who you got? He don't, I don't think he, but DAZN gave him some type of equity and the ability to put whoever the fuck Triple G promotion fighters are. Remember Manti Te'o? What's this dude's name? Manti Te'o. Remember he said he lied, said he had that girlfriend and shit? Y'all don't remember that? Manti Te'o. He was like, yeah, man, my girlfriend. And then come to find out he didn't even have no girlfriend. That's Triple G Promotion. It's Manti Te'o Promotions. Triple G got Manti Te'o Promotions, bro. Yeah, had no guys. This is my promotional. This is my promotion, bro. You got Manti Te'o Promotion. I ain't seen no person. Where the girlfriend at? Yeah, Manti Te'o with the Chargers, exactly. But when he first got drafted, he lied and said he had a girlfriend, and then come to find out there was really no girl. That's Triple G's promotional company, bro. You know, Kaiser Soze Promotions. We ain't never seen this motherfucker. The greatest trick that the devil did was convincing the earth that he didn't exist. Like, who signed the Kaiser Soze Promotion? This motherfucker, Triple G, signed Al Heyman, another motherfucker we never see. Al Heyman, like, you go to Triple G Promotion. Someone said, somebody said Triple G catfishing his fighters on this promotional. Y'all gotta chill, bro. I can't take this, bro. Someone said he got catfish fighters, bro. This motherfucker, Juicy Smollett and shit. You got Juicy, hardcore rapper, but he's juicy. He got Juicy Smollett signed, and the assailants that attacked him signed the Triple G Promotion. You know, the MAGA hat people that allegedly attacked him. That's who signed the promotion. Casper, the Friendly Ghost Promotions, bro. Kevin Bacon's Hollow Man is signed to Triple G. Remember Hollow Man? Hollow Man is signed to fucking Triple G, bro. Invisible Woman, Fantastic Four, Invisalign, all that. Yeah, who signed the Triple G Promotion, bro? Yeah, Chevy Chase and the Invisible Man. Ghost Dad with Bill Cosby is signed to Triple G. Next time you don't talk to my daughter this way. Remember when Bill, the girl, he called his daughter a bitch, and Bill came through the phone. He was like, didn't I just tell y'all never to talk to my daughter and say this things and say it's daughter, you know, it came through the phone, bro. Ghost Dad Promotions. Ain't nobody signed to this shit, bro. He had that Mexican cuz with the, you ever had your shit pushed in? The one that plays like the same role in every movie? In Training Day? That's who signed the Mexican style promotion. Simple question, eh? I've had my shit pushed in. I've had my shit pushed in, bro. Big time, bro. Like, that's who signed. That dude. I've had my thin, bro. Hey, I need an Oscar because that was like real drool. That's that Luis Ortiz Wilder drool. Oh shit. Hold on. I fucked up a little. It's all in my beard. It's marinating. Hold on. That's who said, die fat white. Pushed in, bro. Damn, I had that Luis King Kong drool. That training day drool, huh? Man, I ain't chilling on shit, bro. We mashing all year. I don't care. I don't care anything. I'm Thanos. I'm Thanos of boxing, bro. Damn. My beard was looking buttery till that dumb shit. Triple G's promotional company is called Thanos Snap Productions and shit. Hey, Triple G, I don't feel so well. And then they turn to dust before the ring walk and shit. I am inevitable. Fucking Thanos Snap Productions and shit. Hey, Golovkin, I don't feel so well. they should the wind just start blowing out. It was a sunny ass day, and then all of a sudden there's gonna be some wind and shit just disintegrating your shit, bro. Man, he don't got nobody. He don't have Mario, Luigi. He don't have nobody signed to that shit, bro. It's me, Mario. Yahoo! He don't have nobody signed to that. And DAZN break their back to put that extra shit in the contract. Meanwhile, Demetrius Andrade probably got some local dudes, and he don't even got all that. That's what I'm saying. This is what they do to black fighters, bro. Remember Kirby, the Cloud? No, you know what? You know who Triple G got signed to it? Remember on Mario Brothers, the Nintendo game, when Mario would run and he would take a couple steps, a couple paces forward, and that angry Cloud would be like, and it would be following him, and then you turn around and look, and then the Cloud play dumb, and then you're like, all right, it's me, Mario, and then you take a couple steps, and that Cloud be me mugging and shit, following your ass. Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. If y'all know Nintendo, y'all remember what I'm talking about. There was this angry ass Cloud that used to like spin around and roll his neck and shit and be angry. And then when Mario was going forward in the game, he was trying to clap your ass. He was like, was it a ghost? I thought it was a Cloud, bro. It was Super Mario 3, yes. No, it's like a cloud. It was like coming for your ass. And it'd be like, oh, it was the sun. Yes, the angry ass sun. Yes, that's what it was. It was the sun. Yes, that's what it was. That's who signed to it. Remember the sun be like, he had that meme, that angry ass face. And he would try to get your ass and try to burn your ass up. And then you turn around, me, Mario. And this shit wouldn't do nothing. That's who signed the Triple G Promotions. The son, the angry son from Mario 3, bro. He said that ghost used to follow you. Shit, you need to follow Triple G Promotions. Like, do they even have an Instagram page? Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I am, but I ain't. Does it, like, Triple G Promotion? They got an Instagram page? Like, honestly. I'm going to it right now. Look, Triple G Promotions. Look, they didn't even spell Los Angeles right. Los Angeles. Hey, bro. He didn't even spell Los Angeles right, bro. Los Angeles. Look, this shit hella. Look at this bio, bro. 20 followers. Following 155 people. Spelled Los Angeles. we like where y'all fucking janky promoters? Where y'all based that up, man? We set up shop in Los Angeles. Like where the fuck is Los Angeles, bro? Then you have an Instagram page. Hey yo, wildin' dog. Look, that says Los Angeles with 20 followers. Look, hey, no, God. Look, they got 2 pictures. One with a fist pump. Who is that? Who is he even touching, bro? He's like, hey, no, Errol, you're out of here. 3 strikes. Let me stop. I'm just fucking around. But this is funny. Bruh, chill. I'm laughing by myself in the pub. Bro, this is all facts. We talking all fact. Bro, I gotta drink some more because this. I need more wine. Because y'all always be trying to play these games with me. Told you, we the realest. We gorillas. Yeah, but anyway, these fans try to play dumb, but it's we know what's going on. We know why certain. Like, man, y'all need to go to Los Angeles. Them tacos is hidden. Like, where the fuck is Los Angeles? It's like one of the movies where they don't want to say the actual name of the play. You know what I'm saying? Like any given Sunday, they had like some NFL team that doesn't actually exist, the Sharks or some shit. Remember? My name is Willie Beeman. Who got the lady? And remember the movie, the vampire movie, Lost Boys? That was filmed out here in NorCal. And they didn't want to use it because it was about vampires in the 80s. So they didn't want to use Santa Cruz where they actually filmed it. So they called it like Santa Carla. That's what it reminds me of, some shit like that. Santa Carla. Like, that's Santa Cruz. I know what that looked like. Triple G don't even have fucking a dog fighter. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I condone dog fighting because I know that different animal rights group gonna come. I'm just saying he don't got nut. Like, he don't got a rock paper Rochambeau contest winner. Anything. He doesn't even have like Hawk from Over the Top with Stallone, an arm wrestling champ or some shit. Stallone was killing it with the arm wrestling. So, yeah, man. Same thing with the Crawford Spence, bro. It's not gonna happen. We know why it's not gonna happen. That's what I'm saying. Errol Spence has man down promotions, and he had his fighters actually fighting on the card. Triple G, who's he have? Like, so, so who's Triple G have, bro? Errol Spence literally had people. Mikey Garcia has a promotion because he had a card when I was at Spence Garcia. So Mikey Garcia has a promotion, and he actually puts on fights, bro. Triple G, I never heard no one. Triple G promotion cards coming out February 25th. February 25th, 2021. I mean, it's crazy. But back to the Spence Crawford thing, bro. This is not happening next. And I don't think that's the way to conduct the business on the business end, yelling at somebody else. He said Devin Haney has a fighter and he's only 20 years old. Facts. That's what I'm saying. But see, this, I'm telling you, you guys can say whatever you want, but they never prove it wrong. This is what happens a lot of times to minorities, like to black and brown fighters. They don't get this preferential treatment. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Crawford. Aram's trying to put him in there with Spence, who's arguably the only guy that could maybe beat him. Maybe. You know, I don't know how the fight's going to play out, right? But Pacquiao was sitting up there on top rank for years. Never had to fight no Errol Spence type person. Never. Name the young, hungry lion that you would compare to Errol Spence that Pacquiao fought. Young, hungry. So you can't even say Floyd, because Floyd's older than Pacquiao. That Pacquiao fought, you know, in the last 5 years or so of his career with top rank. Name somebody. So I'm going to repeat the question. When the last 5-6 years Pacquiao was with top rank, name the young, keyword young, hungry lion, you know, a guy with momentum, guy with some, like, you know, some size and power, stuff like that. Some momentum, young, hungry lion. That's kind of my definition of it. A guy with some momentum, maybe some power, size, some good attributes that would go against Pacquiao's best attributes and mesh well. Young, hungry lion with some momentum, good attributes that he fought. Look, and that's sad. Someone said Jeff Horn, because I would never compare, and he's laughing, so obviously he's probably being facetious, but you can't compare Jeff Horn because Jeff Horn ain't did shit at the time he fought Pacquiao. He wasn't a champion until after that fight. And then you've seen how short-lived that was. Errol Spence has been a champion ever since he beat Kell Brooks, so he's been a champion for a couple years now. Jeff Horn, the moment he fought someone good outside of Pacquiao, he got whooped. And it wasn't even, Errol Spence fought good people since, you know, Brook, and beat them all. You know, Carlos Ocampo was undefeated. Lamont Peterson is still a good fighter. And I actually feel, no disrespect to Sergey Lipinets, because I like what he did with Lamont Peterson. He looked good. But I think that Peterson was coming off of that Spence. And I really think that put miles on Peterson. If Peterson came in, you know, didn't fight Spence and then just fought Lipinets, maybe it would have been a little bit different. Maybe. But I think he got beat up by Spence. Some people aren't the same after certain L's at that point of his career. You know, Mikey Garcia was a good win for Spence, etc. So exactly, nobody can answer this stuff. So that's why I don't believe it. So Top Rank is no different than anybody else. They protecting their investments. They moving them like they want to move. People want to see Pacquiao. I've been one, bro. I don't even have to do this, but I could pull up the videos. I sent my guy, my reporter, shout out to my dude Kari, to Chris Algieri versus Errol Spence. Post-fight, the videos are still up. Errol Spence, the conversation came up about him fighting Pacquiao. And he was like, yeah, I feel I could beat Pacquiao. Yeah, definitely, man down. I could beat him. No problem. And he was saying how, my memory is crazy, people. He was saying how, he's like, Pacquiao, he's a good fighter, but he lacked fundamentals. That's what Errol said. And then back at that time, Freddie Roach got mad at that interview and responded and said Errol Spence couldn't carry Manny Pacquiao's luggage. I did videos on all of this stuff. Right? He said Errol Spence wouldn't be able to carry Pacquiao's bags or luggage or some shit like that. Okay, you said that, but you never fought Errol Spence. You didn't fight him. So that's what I'm talking about. That whole time, we didn't know Pacquiao would later go to PBC. So why didn't Top Rank and Bob Arum, why didn't at that point, when you had Pacquiao, a cash cow, why didn't Arum say, Al Heyman's blocking Pacquiao versus Spence? Because Spence needed clout at that time. That's why Spence keeps saying tables turn. Because now motherfuckers is calling him out after a lightweight had the balls to move up and fight him. You know, now people are like pressured or feeling a type of way because it looked bad that Mikey Garcia had to be the first sacrificial lamb. See, shout out to Fighter IQ. I know my boxing people. So old media got to get ready. And it makes it like, I'm not trying to sound a type of way, but it puts me at an advantage because this stuff is near and dear to my heart. This is my work. This is my like life's work for the last couple of years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in the boxing game. So I remember the fights I was at. I remember the interviews I conducted. I remember interviews people conducted under my brand. You know what I'm saying? I remember making a video about these various anonymous topics. So my and I have a good memory on top of that. So anyway, bottom line, Errol Spence needed a name like Pacquiao. Terence Crawford needed and still needs probably a name like Pacquiao, right? And when Errol Spence said Pacquiao, he lacked fundamentals. Why didn't Bob Arum say Al Heyman's blocking the fight? Because guess what? Bob Arum didn't want to make no Pacquiao. That's why it's all a charade. It's all a facade. You know, the old media is losing touch. They losing the grip. These little tricks that they used to do and little tactics, it's over for that. That clout chasing is over for that. It's too easy to see. Freddie Roach was talking greasy years ago. Facts. That's what I'm saying. He said, look it up. Look up these target keywords and you'll be able to find it, because I know how the Google, YouTube is owned by Google. So I know how they use they implement the same types of algorithms. So I know once you have a string of keywords, it shouldn't be hard to find, because it's the same thing like searching how to make spaghetti on YouTube. You know, it's going to bring you to the closely related searches. So just search it. Pacquiao, Errol Spence, luggage, or carry bags, or Freddie Roach, Pacquiao. Freddie Roach says Pacquiao or Spence can't carry Pacquiao's bags. You'll be able to find everything I'm telling you, right? So how come Bob Arum at that point, Pacquiao was a legend, Errol Spence needed a name like that. He needed someone because this was before he was a champion. And he could have used a name like Pacquiao, and had he been able to beat Pacquiao, then that would have been a great win for him. And if Pacquiao was able to beat Spence, then that would have been a great win for him, because that would have been like Mayweather Canelo. You fought a young, hungry lion on his way up, and you proved that he wasn't ready. But guess what? Didn't happen. So I don't want to hear it now. I really don't. Look, I found it within seconds. Look. Found it within seconds, people. Roach rips Errol Spence. He can't carry Pacquiao's bags. Look at this date. April 19th, 2016. Which is what I just said. So, April 2016. Reverse engineer it. This was right around the time, if you look at that exact date and month, I promise you, it was right after Errol Spence beat Chris Algieri, because you know he beat Chris Algieri. That was a while ago. So the dates will align, because that's the starting point of it, because I covered this from start to finish. Errol Spence knocked out Chris Algieri. Questions about Pacquiao came out. You know why? Because Pacquiao has a mutual opponent with Errol Spence at that time in Chris Algieri. They're saying, hey, you were able to stop Chris Algieri, whereas Pacquiao dropped him 6 times, but wasn't able to stop him in Macau, China. What's the difference? Then Errol Spence responded and said, that's because I'm this and that fighter, and Manny Pacquiao, he's a good fighter, but he said he lacks fundamentals. And then Roach got mad, and you seen Roach rips Errol Spence. April 2016. Pacquiao was still with Top Rank. So Errol clearly wasn't the man, or at least he hadn't proven it, that he is now. So why didn't Pacquiao beat him while he was young? From Stockton, proud of Gabe Flores Jr. It's a shame in the victory party, 5 people got shot. 1 died. It sucks. Stockton has to take another black eye after we did something good. That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, my condolences to the 209 and all the people involved, fam. I just talked to, he didn't say that, but I briefly talked to Gabe's dad, his trainer. I was just congratulating him. See, that's what I'm saying. I have relationships with a lot of people that y'all don't know all the details about. But anyway, I was just congratulating him on his victory, but he hadn't mentioned that, so I don't know where the party was or whatnot. I think Errol also said he couldn't cut off the ring. I believe that too. I think he did say that. But the point I'm making is this. That was April 2016. Pacquiao was still relevant. Spence needed a name. And you didn't hear Bob Arum screaming, Al Heyman's blocking Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Why didn't he say that? But fast forward, that's what I'm saying. Look at it. You don't have to take my word for it. I just gave you an example. That's why I feel like there's a lot of promoters that put black fighters, and it's just like killer be killed type of attitude. It's more like Mortal Kombat, like the Kumite. You get what I'm saying? No, he said somebody got shot, not anyone related to the camp. Don't spread that. Nah, he didn't get shot. That's something I don't know. I never heard of that. I didn't hear about anyone getting shot. That's what he said. I said I was just talking to his pops, congratulating him, and he didn't mention about any negative, anything. I didn't know about no shooting. That's what I was saying. Shout out to Cinnamon Savage, $2 super chat, the Vampire Stream. But Stockton's crazy. Stockton's wild. That you see, Nick and Nate Diaz tell you all the time. I live close to Stockton. I can actually get where I live. I'm deep. I told you I'm in the skirts. I can get to Stockton quicker than I can get to Frisco because the traffic be brazy. I'm in the middle of Sacramento, and I'm in the middle of San Francisco and Sacramento, like dab smack in the middle. At the end of Solano County, basically. But Stockton has they have some issues, but they had a lot of good people too. But every area has that, but it gets rough there. Come to Oakland. I spent a lot of time in Oakland. Oakland got some of the best food probably though. Oakland food is smacking. Oh, okay, Fighter IQ. I thought you, cause you said what? So I thought you heard it wrong or something. But anyway, that's the thing. How come Bob Arum wasn't screaming that Pacquiao needed to fight Spence and Al Heyman was blocking it? Once again, that's what I'm saying. In my honest opinion, black fighters get moved with less caution with a lot of promoters, with a lot less caution. Like they get put into, like I said, look at Tim Bradley. Look at Tim Bradley's schedule was crazy. He was fighting Casamayor, Kendall Holt, Casamayor. Who else did he fight? Then he got to he fought Luis Carlos Abrego, who was good at that time, and Bradley moved up for that particular fight. He fought against Pacquiao, arguably lost, but they gave him the win. Then he fought Ruslan Provodnikov after that. Ruslan nearly ended him. Then he came back and fought Pacquiao again. Then he fighting Diego Corrales. Then he fighting Pacquiao again, bro. Not Diego Corrales, excuse me, Diego Chavez. Bro, it was like bow, bow, bow. His schedule was rough. He was fighting real ones. Same thing with Crawford. But the thing is, Crawford's not getting the recognition for it because the guys don't have big names. But he's still fighting apt, worthy competition, and the fights they're not. He's making them look the way they are. If you put Jose Benavidez in with Broner, I think that's a really good fight. I don't know Broner that would stop him in the 12th round like Crawford did. So you have to, Felix Diaz already beat Sammy Vasquez. He already beat Sammy Vasquez. Crawford had an easy time with him. So, these guys are tough fight. Even Hank Lundy. Hank Lundy gave Victor Postal a tough fight. He gave him a tough fight. Crawford had an easy time with him. Nah, it's not just Broner. Put Jose Benavidez in with Jose Cito Lopez. That's a competitive fight. I don't know that Jose Cito would stop Jose Benavidez. I actually like that fight still. That's what I'm saying. It's not. Crawford is Crawford. That's why it's looking like this. Them other guys ain't. You know what I'm saying? Them other guys ain't just slouches, and they looking how they look. Like Jeff Horn, if you put Jeff Horn in there with Broner and shit like that, or whoever, Devin Alexander, I don't know if it's going to look as one-sided. That's my point. It's looking one-sided because of the skill of Crawford. But anyway, we never seen Bob Arum put this much tension on Al Heyman when he had Pacquiao. So somebody explain that. When Errol Spence, that's why he keeps saying tables turn. Because when Errol Spence was saying this stuff about Pacquiao, he wasn't the money man. His name and brand wasn't as big. He wasn't a champion. So people were fronting Errol Spence off. Now all of a sudden Crawford get up there and Bob Arum has no problem, according to what he's saying, he has absolutely no problem putting Crawford in his fourth fight with arguably the other, Ken and Ryu. That's the Ken and Ryu match to me. They're both dope with similar, attributes in terms of dog and who's going to give and shit. It's going to be a chess match. So once again, how is it that Al Heyman is being screamed on now by Arum, but Pacquiao was the cash cow with top rank, and we didn't hear this same screaming, oh, Al Heyman's blocking Spence versus Danny Garcia. Pacquiao versus Danny Garcia. Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. Why didn't he make any of them fights? But when it comes to Crawford, his fourth fight, he got to fight Spence. Come on, bro. It don't make no sense at all. Well, it makes sense to me, but it don't make sense if you know what I mean. So you're so eager to put Crawford in there thick, and definitely I don't think that's an easy fight for Crawford or Spence. So you willing to put him in the celebrity deathmatch match, but then when Pacquiao was there, he wasn't getting matched like that. He was fighting Chris Algieri after the Ruslan fight. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is what they do to black fighters. You guys can look it up. Chris Algieri got his eye mopped up, got dropped like 2 times by Ruslan Provodnikov, barely won, via split decision, and then Pacquiao fought him at a catchweight. On top of that. So he barely got by Ruslan Provodnikov, had the time of his life. His eye looked like Cyclops, looked out to here and shit. Barely got past him, and he gets thrown into a Pacquiao fight. Crawford looks excellent, but at the same time, he's still a new welterweight, and then you already trying to match him with none other than the number one other welterweight that people believe, which is Errol Spence. Shout out to Ghost 10. See, as long as new media and Ego's Army see what we talking about, it's great. He said, Ego, Loma not getting matched like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at Crawford's fights. I'm telling you, Crawford's fights, the way they're looking is because of Crawford's skill set. He's not being matched what you would call easy. Like Jeff Horn was the bigger person. Crawford moved from 140 to 147, and what the bigger person was Jeff Horn. He was supposed to be the bigger person. He was the guy that had to weigh in naked at the weigh-in. I went to it. He had to weigh in naked. He was the one that missed the weigh-in before that with Gary Corcoran or whatever. He was supposed to be the bigger puncher. He hurt Pacquiao. He was the champion. Crawford made it look easy. Then a taller boxer who's undefeated, and Benavidez comes from a fight family. Right? That he got the win because he got the win. Benavidez is still a good fighter. He's still a tough fight for other welterweights, but Crawford's just special. And then he fought Amir Khan, which Amir Khan's hard to outbox. Some people say, I don't know. Like, I can see why Canelo knocked him out because he was at 55. But can Crawford outbox him? And then he did it. And then now you want to match him with Errol Spence. But you look at Lomachenko. He not being matched like that. He fighting, like, put it this way. Just tell me if I'm lying. I'm destroying the old media, and it's fun. I don't care what you say, but look at it. Crawford fought Jeff Horn, undefeated, and a champion, and bigger. Jose Benavidez, undefeated champion, and former champion, and bigger, comes from a fight family. Lomachenko's first 2 fights, who were they? A champion in Jorge Linares that had been stopped before, unlike Jeff Horn and Jose Benavidez. And then Jose Pedraza, a brand new champion who had his first title defense against Loma, and he had just fought against Ray Beltran literally in December, a few months prior to get the title. And then he's already fighting Loma, and he had been stopped too by Tank. He got stopped. So Loma's 2 champions that he fought, guess what? They had already been stopped before. The 2 champions, or former champion and current champion, that Crawford fought and beat had never been stopped. That's facts. And then if we're talking about British fighters, look at Anthony Corolla, who was a 100-1 underdog, and then Amir Khan, who's been stopped, but he was stopped, by big punchers, and this was a new division for Crawford. So some people thought, maybe Amir Khan can outbox him. And then Crawford got a knockdown in the first round and won every round. And I rate Amir Khan. Amir Khan has done a whole hell of a lot more. Amir Khan lost to better guys than Corolla lost to. I'll tell you that goddamn much. This is what I'm talking about. They want to act like new media don't make sense, but they know it does. If this stuff didn't make sense, they would easily refute it and be like, no, that's not true. Jeff Horn got stopped by so, but they can't. That's what I'm saying. That's why old media is dead, bro. Because they know they can't combat what's being said because it's all fact. And then on top of that, this is what they do to black fighters. They ain't put Crawford on the ESPN pound for pound list ever. Number 1. Ever. They keep giving it to Lomachenko or Roman Chocolatito. And look how dumb they look. Who believes Roman Chocolatito was ever better than Crawford at any point? Because even back then, Crawford was mopping up Victor Postal, Hank Lundy, Thomas Delorme. He was still stopping everybody then. And they put Roman Chocolatito, who always had defensive flaws, who didn't look good versus Estrada and almost lost. He really probably lost to Estrada, but they didn't give it to him. He fought a guy like Leon something, who had a record of like 29 and 28. Horrible record. Had a tough time with Brian Valoria. Had a tough time with Mick Williams Arroyo, who lost on the Superfly card, or shortly after. Had a hard time with Carlos Cuadras. Arguably, could have lost. Fought a Muay Thai fighter that eats rats in Sora Rungvisai. Got knocked down in that fight. I was there. Then fought Sora Rungvisai again and got knocked out in a one-sided fight. And we just seen how good Estrada came correct in the rematch. Bro, black and brown fighters. Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada. Look at his rematch with Sora Rungvisai and look at Chocolatito's. They don't say shit about Estrada. Why he not on the pound for pound list? Estrada, he did his thing. I like to see him be a little bit smarter in the second half, but he came out sharp. Chocolatito got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped in the rematch with Sora Rungvisai. Y'all know what I'm saying. That's what they had number 1. They don't want to see a black or brown person number 1. Just say it. They did it because they had to when Floyd Mayweather was around. If I'm lying, you tell me different. They don't want to see a black or Mexican person in that number 1 spot. I believe that. Estrada did good in the rematch. Chocolatito got fucked up. Chocolatito didn't do nothing in the rematch. And when Estrada boxed him, he made Rungvisai look very one-dimensional. Why didn't Chocolatito, since he pound for pound number 1, why he make him look one-dimensional? He got knocked into one dimension when Rungvisai knocked him the fuck out. Canelo pound for pound number one. I ain't mad at that. Canelo got a good resume. I still put Crawford there, based on skill wise. But Canelo got a. I put Crawford. I put Canelo too. I'll give him that. Either way, they both deserve it way more than Chocolatito and Loma and Triple G. Look, black and brown fighters. Canelo ain't never been a number one fighter, bro. Whether you say this, and judges and all that shit, he's winning. He's winning. Triple G didn't really win to Jacobs to me. So you can't hold that against Canelo. And they still put Triple G on. How the fuck they put Triple G on the pound for pound number one ESPN list before Canelo? And then Canelo moves up in weight and dogs Triple G by the second fight. First fight was competitive. That was literally his first fight having to make that weight. Because the Chavez shit was at 164.5. And they still put Triple G on the pound for pound number one list at a point. And he was fighting like people from Wakanda and shit. And I'm not talking about Black Panther or M'Baku. He wasn't fighting M'Baku and T'Challa. He was fighting like Angela Bassett and shit. And like other people from Wakanda. Like the extras from Wakanda. Like Jeffrey. Like who the fuck is Jeffrey, bro? Triple G should start doing that. He should just start fighting fighters with one name. Like Madonna. Like, oh, Marcus Madonna coming back. Nah, the singer Madonna, you know, like a virgin. Ooh, touch for the very first. Like, oh man, I thought he was fighting Madonna. Like Chino. Narcos Madonna. You talking about he fighting Madonna. Like Evita. Don't cry for me, Argentina looking at. That's what Triple G be fighting. Like, oh, Triple G about to fight Madonna. I'm like, okay, Triple G Madonna. Yeah, he packed on some weight, so, you know, that might be a good fight. No, not Chino Madonna. Madonna, the singer. Material Girl, you know? All right, he finna fight Madonna. Ain't this about a man? And the zone supporting it. Good luck with that. Triple G get anybody approved. He can fight Marlon Wayne. Look up Marlon. Say cheese. He can fight whoever the fuck you want. And they gonna say yes. Let a black fighter do that. And even or a Mexican fighter. Look at Canelo. Canelo fought Rocky Fielding. DAZN pressured him. Nah, man, you gotta fight Danny Jacobs, motherfucker. I need to see you in there with Jacob. Fuck this Fielding shit. Triple G get to fight Steve Rolls. This is sad, bro. Sad. Fighter IQ. Peace out. Have a safe flight, man. They'll let Triple G fight anybody, bro. And they don't want, and nobody can say nothing. That's what they think. Listen, if Triple G fought a good fight, I'll give him credit like anybody else. But if he's not fighting Canelo, he's been fighting Vanes Monterosen off a 2-year layoff and a loss, moving up in weight, and y'all, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Triple G, let's say Charlo, right? He's debuting on Fox. His opponent failed a drug test, Willie Monroe Jr. Failed a drug test. They replaced him with someone who was already going to be on the card fighting at a heavier weight, who has an amateur pedigree, and I think he had one loss to Andy Lee. And I told you it was going to be a tricky fight. Like an experienced amateur with some good pop, blah, blah, blah. Some good wins in the amateur. People got mad at Charlo. Old media ain't saying shit about Gennady Golovkin. They not saying shit about this Steve Rolls or Vanes Monterosen, bro. It's sad. It's sad, bro. because this is what they do constantly. They're not saying, they said Mayweather fighting Berto is a travesty. This is the worst thing we've ever seen in boxing, and Mayweather ruined his whole legacy. Mayweather fighting Berto was nowhere near as bad as Steve Rolls. Like, everybody knew who Berto was. We watched the Victor Ortiz fight, and the Jose Cito Lopez fight, you know, the Jesus Soto Caras where Berto showed heart with one arm, the Robert Guerrero fight. We had watched all these fights. I've never watched one, I can solemnly swear, never watched a Steve Rolls fight at all. Unless I watched it on accident or some shit. But I don't ever remember watching one. I need to see Charlo beat Charlo to take a trilogy fight. Makes no sense. Unless you meant Triple G beat Charlo. I think you spelled that wrong. Or you doubled up on the word. Yeah, see, I'm with that. If Triple G beats Charlo or Andrade, then he's worthy of a Triple G fight. Because that's a good fight. See, they want to create a Black Murderers Road 2.0. Canelo had to go through Danny Jacobs, which is a solid test. He got past it, got his belt. Canelo's cool. You know, to me, the pressure's not on him because he at least fought Danny Jacobs. The pressure's on Triple G. He got to do so. I hope and I pray that Golden Boy and Canelo stick to the words and don't let DAZN brainwash them. I hope and I pray, because I don't think that sends a good message to boxing that you can be on the sideline and be fighting when you're not fighting Canelo for the big money fights. You could just fight whoever you want until Canelo's ready and then hope you get selected. That's not how it should be. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it should be. That's like, in class, like let's say the classroom lines up and they're passing out like the lays, different colors. And then you're next in line, so you should get an orange lay, right? And then you say, oh no, you could go, because you're counting how many lays the blue one is, and you letting people go in front of you, but you really, naturally, your place in line, you would have to go up and pick up that orange lay, and nobody else gets to select what color lay they get. It's all randomized. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be able to like, oh, I don't want the orange, I don't want the yellow, and then just keep letting people cut so you can, be next in line to get the blue lay put over your head. That's what Triple G is doing. He's like waiting on the sideline trying to fight Vanis and, the dude from the Verizon commercials and shit, bro. He's just trying to, pick it like double dutch, but he want to hop in when that's not boxing, bro. And then why I'm extra blunt about this, because he was this blunt when he was talking shit about Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, and Canelo Alvarez. He said, oh, Mayweather, McGregor, nah, not true fight. This is what he said. He said, not true fight. He said, Canelo, Amir Khan, no, this is dominant clown. This is a business fight. You play this whole persona. Nah, we not accepting that, bro. You talk shit about Canelo, said he was a businessman and not a true fighter and not true fight and all that shit. And then you doing worse, because at least Canelo is a certified star. So him pulling the little A-side bullshit, at least he has certified star power. You don't even have Golovkin don't even have certified star power without a proper dance partner, which is the case for most guys in boxing. Canelo can pack out 51,000 fighting Liam Smith. That's an accomplishment, because Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence was a better fight, or at least on paper, and they did under that, 47-5. So it shows you Canelo's a star. Triple G is not even pulling numbers like that unless he fights Canelo, which I don't know how many, are Canelo fans, because Canelo always does pretty well, So I can't accept that. I can't accept it from Triple G. He condemned everyone else, Billy Joe Saunders and all this shit. Called people businessmen and suckers, and Billy Joe don't want to fight and not true fighters, and Billy Joe's a clown and Canelo's a clown and businessman and Mayweather McGregor sucks. Nah, that's too hypocritical, bro. I can't accept that. Y'all can. I ain't. So this is the it's just unacceptable. That's like Bobby Brown telling me to stay off drugs. And he like, and I know you're getting bored. How you gonna tell me to stay off drugs? That'd be cool if it's like, Taylor Swift or somebody who might not do drugs tell me to stay off drugs. But I don't want to hear from Bobby. I don't care what y'all talking about. Bobby Brown can't tell me shit about no drugs. I don't do drugs, but still. Yeah, how you gonna tell me to stay off drugs? And I know you're getting bored, yeah. I can't sleep at night. I toss and turn, listen to the telephone. Diego, what's poppin'? Triple G fans have a different energy when it comes to Jamal Charlo. When it comes to anybody, Canelo, Floyd, nah. We're not playing that game. Like I said, we keeping it real even Steven around these parts. And that's what old media is. It's a changing of the guard. This is what old media is mad at because they're being exposed. All that fake outrage and fake energy that they throw at everybody else is coming back to haunt them because now we throwing it in their face. We throwing it in their face. It's like the court of law. Everything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. That's the worst thing you could do to old media. Use what they said against them. All this little shit. See, because, and this is the thing, is like, to me, another reason why it's irritating is because I kind of feel duped by Triple G. He said salute fam. Why'd he get blocked for saying salute fam? I don't get it. Real brother, why'd you block them? They said salute fam 100 and it got blocked for that? Oh, okay. So they be saying slick shit and mixing it in with the regular comments to try to blend in. Best shooters in the business. Shout out to Jay Guapo. Ego, you're right about the black fighter shit. Bro, it's what it is. It's what we see. Like I said, Terence Crawford, you want him to fight Spence. And he's willing to. And he says he wants it. But we can't get Teofimo versus Lomachenko. Like, I don't want to talk about Lomachenko and Tank Davis. They're not even in the same weight class. They're not in the same weight class. Why should I spend too much time talking about that? Not on the same side. They haven't made no major big fight between the different sides. So why can't we talk about the in-house? See, that's why I don't believe it. If you're not doing the best you can to pull the trigger on the in-house bomb fights that you can make, why do I believe that you want to make the best fight that's out of your jurisdiction? You get what? Like, okay, put it this way. If the San Francisco cops aren't even controlling the crime in San Francisco, and they're not even stopping the major crimes that are happening in San Francisco, policing their own city, how the fuck they gonna go to Oakland and police that city and help out when you ain't even handled your own? That's the equivalent, Or if you broke as fuck, how you gonna lend somebody $500 and you don't even got your money straight? That's what I'm talking about. Fights like Top Rank, they have in-house Alexander Vodstik versus Beterbiev. And then Anthony Yard versus Kovalev. Anthony Yard Kovalev is a mandatory, so they have to fight. So why not make Alexander Vodstik? He's a champion versus Beterbiev, who just got a knockout against Hot Rod, and that's a unification. So you won't even make that unification next. Instead, you'll put Vodstik in there with Mutombo Gumbo in Philly, and you'll put Beterbiev in there with Hot Rod, a guy that, you know, I think he beat Marcus Brown, but on paper they said Marcus Brown beat him. And that's the fight you're making. Why don't you just put them in with each other? If you want to, well, how do you see that? It's unbelievable. You have unifications in your own jurisdiction that you're not even handling, like Vodstik, Beterbiev. So if you're not going to make an in-house unification, why do I believe you want to make a out of your jurisdiction unification with two different networks when you have both fighters on the same network? Or Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez, right? Zurdo Ramirez he just moved up to 75. You could have made a Zurdo Ramirez versus one of them guys, you know? Or actually, he's at 75 now. You can make Beterbiev. Beterbiev's at 75. Make Beterbiev versus Zurdo. You know? Make Zurdo versus Vodstik. So you're not even making those types of fights in-house. So why would I believe that you want to make this intercontinental cross fight so bad? It's cloud chasing. You know? What about Carl Frampton and Shakur Stevenson? What about Carl Frampton, Oscar Valdez? Shakur Stevenson, Oscar Valdez. Why don't you make that? You know, these are all great fights. What about DAZN? Let's look at them. DAZN, right? Why don't they make Triple G, instead of him fighting Steve Rolls, why didn't he have to do what Canelo and Jacobs did and fight for the last belt, Triple G versus Andrade? Why didn't Triple G have to fight Selesky or Andrade? Those are in-house, you know. Those are in-house doable fights. So, again, you know, Tevin Farmer and Miguel Berchelt. Why didn't you make that? Ryan Garcia, Tevin Farmer. Joseph Jojo Diaz versus Tevin Farmer. So, again, if you haven't made, there's back and forth banter stuff. So, if you haven't made those fights, then why would I believe that you want to make Charlo versus, you know, Triple G? It's looking shaky for old media. I told you. It's looking real shaky. And the reason I left PBC out, because guess what? They're making unifications. They're making the fighters fight each other. Mikey got what he wanted, fought Spence. Spence is likely to fight Sean Porter, unification. Pacquiao versus Thurman is a consolidation / unification of the WBA titles. That's what's rumored to happen next. You know, Wilder just fought on Premier Boxing Champs card against the lineal champion. So it's kind of like a unification. Sean Porter already fought Danny Garcia. Sean Porter already fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia. So it's not looking good because old media keeps trying to deliver this message like Al Heyman ain't pulling the trigger and making his guys fight. But I just gave you examples. They just sent Andy Ruiz over there for a big opportunity on somebody else's card. So how are they not giving the fighters opportunities? Y'all got to catch up, man. I'm about to get out of here. I got to save my voice. Holla at the kill. Appreciate y'all. The Vampire Stream.